Good morning, y'all. So I just want to let you know before this video starts that the audio kind of sucks. You know, you spend money on a camera and you'd expect the damn thing to work good, all features, but you can't find a good product these days, it seems. Anyway, getting ready. Today I'm going to start painting. We're going to be painting the house, so I'm going to try to get some video for that. But for right now, this is the steps video. Hope y'all enjoy. After this, you will know how to redo your steps, your outdoor steps, easily. Alright, what's up everybody? Justin here, and today I'm going to show you how to DIY your stairs, you know, if you want to redo your stairs. So I'm going to show you how to take them from looking like to looking like this right here. Look how pretty it looks. And you can do this with reclaimed wood. We use some boards that we had from the fence that we did. You know, do it yourself and save some money, and it's something you get to enjoy for years. Alright, so I'm going to take you through step by step, and you'll be able to do this yourself. If you enjoy the videos, you know, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, share your comments below. I put some other videos up while we were out here working that's nature related. Ran into a copperhead snake, cute little baby salamander, you know, some other critters out here in the jungle, here at the country mansion. I just put the second coat on the railings here, making them white. Brighten it up a little bit, you know, lighten up the darkness and whatnot. So yeah, letting everything dry. Next I'll be replacing the steps. Good, man, it's gonna look real nice. Today is the fun part. I'm gonna show you how we're removing these planks. You know, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All you really need is a hammer and a pry bar. You just get underneath, tap it, pop it up. And that's it. Okay, so you just keep doing that, and now if you're redoing steps like this, you're gonna have to take them all off because you want to start with your platform first when you redo your, you know, when you you want to start with the platform first when you're replacing the boards. Platform, then you work your way down each step. I find that's the easiest way to do it. I was wondering about this wood here, because you know it is moldy and it's old, but it's all real solid still, so that wood's gonna be just fine. But what we do want to do here is, you see I painted down. Now the boards we're taking off are thicker than the deck boards that we're putting on, so you're gonna want to paint this first. It's gonna save you a lot of trouble later on, because you get the deck boards on there, then you got to paint. You might get paint all over your new deck boards, you know, and if you're not gonna paint the wood, then you know it'll just save you some time. So I'm just gonna give these a quick coat. What I did here is I mixed Kills primer with some outdoor white paint, you know, so it should be a pretty good coverage. But you know, just give them a little coat just so it covers, you know, that way it won't look ugly once your new deck boards are on there. In just a second here, we'll show you what it looks like with all the deck boards off, and then when we start replacing them.
Starting to set back into it.
How industriously resourceful we are. Or is it resourcefully industrial? I don't know. Boards are all dry over here. Stain is dry, looking good, looking good. See, that was all wood from the fence, which we put up a couple years ago and have modified it about 8 times so far, all for these guys right here. Had to make it Pitbull proof. So here's what I do for the supports. See, I want to make sure that if a vehicle ever needs to drive up my steps, it can do it safely. So These will be the supports. This will be for the lowest step, and so on and so forth. Lowest, next, blah, 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 you know. And this will be for the main under the landing. So once you get the planks in, I'll put these on the bottom there, attach them.
Yep.
Alright, so we got all the old boards off, and now it's time to start replacing it with the new. Now obviously you want to take your measurements, you know. Standard stairs like this for most houses, for country mansions, you know, double wides and whatnot, are going to be 4 foot, and I think that's pretty standard. So anyway, we got 4 foot. It's actually 47 3/4 inches, just to be safe. You see, like, I'm not wearing boots. I usually always have flip-flops on when I'm working, no gloves, you know, not much bothers me. But to be safe, you probably want to wear, you know, your PPE, personal protection equipment. But you don't have to. It's up to you. Okay. Your first board in place, you know, to be even, you just eyeball it like I eyeball everything. But, you know, if you need to maybe get a board or something, make sure you got the correct gap where you're starting. Alright, let me show you how I'm measuring the gaps in these boards here. See, we're doing about 1/4 inch in each one. So what I'm doing is, you can use anything, but this here, this pry bar is 1/4 inch thick. So what I'll do with each board is I'll stick that there, push one side of it up tight, get my first screw in, and then we have our 1/4 inch gap. Now you want to come down here to the other side, just do the same thing. Now you can use this, you can use a piece of wood, maybe a paint mixing stick, anything like that. My battery's dying. Okay, and there you go. So you got your gap, you know, your preferred gap between each one. Alright, so you can see we got our first 5 boards on. Doesn't that look pretty? Man, look at the grain in that wood. Whew, man, that's nice. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in the supports. Now these landscape timbers aren't rated for ground contact. They are pressure treated, but not rated for ground contact. So what I'm going to do is just set a brick underneath the bottom of those. You know, bury a brick in the ground, and you know, that way it won't touch the ground. So I just have to dig out a little bit for my brick, and that way we can set it on top. The dogs always want to help dig. Diggers. See, the story behind that is when they were little puppies and we were out here doing the fence, when we had to dig, we would let them help pull up roots and dig the holes. So ever since they were puppies, they think that's their job. Okay, and there is our support. You see, we just got it setting on the brick, but it is nice and tight. And that's our center support going through. So now we'll just put a screw through each board to hold it. And that is the easy way to do that. Now I want to show you with these supports, really simple, how that is, right? So once you know your total width of your steps, which they're all going to be the same usually all the way down. So in this case we got 11 inches. So you just cut your 11-inch piece, and then you got to measure, you know, for your post, you got to measure to the ground, you know, roughly. You know, you can dig it out if need be, or add dirt in, but All you want to do is just center your post between your 11 inches. But you see, we got the platform about done. First step is about done. So we're going to finish this off and get our first kick plate on here, and then we're just going to have to cut probably a 3-inch piece for the edge here. Okay, this might be pretty obvious, but whenever you're doing exterior project, you always want to use exterior screws or nails, you know. They'll usually be coated or dipped, you know, painted, something like this. They have blonde, they have green, you know, whatever, but never use untreated products for exterior. Also, when you're buying screws or nails, make sure they're rated for pressure treated wood, you know, if you're using pressure treated, because some screws and nails in pressure treated wood will make them oxidize and rust and rot out faster, and then sometimes you get like a nasty drip down your wood. So exterior screws. We are getting there. The landing is done. First step is done. Second step is done. But like in other of my projects, we have something blocking us right there. So we can't really move much further until Titus decides to leave. There you go. All right, my friends, and the stairs are just about done. We just get missing that one little kick plate because I had to cut one of the boards we already had stained for that edge, that 3.5-inch piece there on the edge, you see. But it's done. I mean, just got to put that kick plate on. Stairs will be there probably longer than the house. Look how pretty it looks, man, just with that wood grain. Like, that Thompson's water seal really pulls out the grain nicely. Look at that. There's Purder. Sure is pretty. Oh yes. Okay, make sure y'all stop back by, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these boards here that I just took off. I'm going to cut each one in half, leave me with about 30 something pieces. And see this big old tree that's tilted over right there? I'm going to build a ladder all the way up to the top. I prefer to live dangerously, but... And eventually build some kind of fort or bench or something up there. But so that's a good 60, maybe 70 feet high. That's going to be fun. Get way up there. Alright everybody, and that is how you redo your own stairs. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again soon. Make sure you check back for some new videos, or better yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you'll know when videos come up. And see you soon. So I'm going to have to get in there and paint underneath these steps. Get low, baby. Real low. You really should, you know, wear all your necessary PPP equipment when you're working construction or whatnot.
That would be PPE.
Oh yeah.
Not PPP.
So yeah, you always want to wear your necessary, or Jesus Christ. Good times.